which I don't. I think. No. No, I don't.
Alright, round to Eliza.
Can I hit the one on the cart with my mace from here?
Yes.
Okay, I'll do that then.
No, you won't. So I've just realised sound for some reason was muted on OBS until right now. So stream started now.
There we go.
I don't know why. Every time OBS updates, I put off the updates for this reason. Every time OBS updates, it always resets settings and mutes things and makes things hidden. And you're just like, what? Why? It's only because my chat just said now is sound off. Luckily, someone in my chat was like, is sound off or is it Twitch? And I was like, yep, sound's off. Alright. Anything else, Eliza?
No, that's it.
Alright, so we are round to Mary.
And I need to make a strength save.
You do.
Right. Good, my best at.
Oh, that's a fail, I'm afraid.
10 feet backwards, is it?
15 feet. In the direction of the line, so just follow the line that's there.
Get pushed into the cart.
That kind of was his intention.
Well, you know, it saves me disengaging.
That's true.
So he helped me, so there we go.
You can move, but it costs you double movement to move back through it to him. I mean, you can always step out and go around, of course.
Yeah,
logically.
I'll just step to the side now. Yeah. And let's see. I'll cast Vicious Mockery on him then and say your spells really blow, as bad as that is, but shut up. Wisdom save, I think,
Alright. He fails. Takes 3.
And disadvantage on his next attack.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Alright, so it is this one. Seeing that that's somewhat worked, but he's still got Mr. up in his face.
Wow.
He's going to where's my thingy? Where's my drawing thingy? There it is. I wish this didn't have other squares on it. It makes it really awkward to see the squares. That looks right to me.
That'll hit.
Huh?
That'll hit me.
It didn't do it. Oh, there it is. That's not supposed to be. I don't know why it's putting that as a 17. It's not a 17. You meet it, so I'm assuming that's a pass.
I believe so.
I don't know why it's put at 17 there. I'll check that afterwards. Probably something I forgot to custom in or out. Alright, so you pass, which means you don't get pushed back and you don't take the damage.
Don't you take half damage?
Do you take half damage?
So I take 2.
1.
Oh, well.
You do take half damage. Oh, I thought it was 0 damage. Oh, and
Raw.
Well, I'm assuming you can survive 1 damage.
no, he's dead.
I think
He keels over. Alright, he won't do anything else right now. This one has 2 people. One of them, actually, hang on. Yes, he does see the necklace, okay. Seeing on that note, he will try to shoot Thexan with some magic missiles.
Those all hit, obviously. That's 13 damage.
Mm-hmm. And that is his turn. Mr. Bear.
Alright. Just gonna point at Merly and then slam my claws down into this dude.
Mm-hmm. That'll hit.
"12 slashing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm just gonna bite around his torso.
Okay. That'll miss, I'm afraid.
Yeah, he breaks a few teeth.
Oof.
Hear a loud crack as a couple of his teeth break.
Ouch. That's painful.
It's a good thing those regrow with wild shape.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but still hurts. Loud roar, and that is my turn.
Alright. Thexan.
Okay. Let's flail some more at him.
Mm-hmm. That'll hit as well.
27. Yes, I will follow that up with another smite
Alright.
for 10 bludgeoning damage and 5 radiant damage.
Alright.
Damn, if these were undead, I would have killed them by now.
Mm-hmm. Long gone. Is that everything for your turn?
Hands. Oh, no, that's an action. Yes. No, hold on. Since I'm wearing this amulet, do I notice anything different about me?
Not currently. No.
Okay.
I'm hoping for something to happen in combat. If not, you'll know afterwards just from wearing it because you're attuned to it. But I'm waiting for something to happen and it hasn't happened yet.
Okay, that's fine. Yes, that's it for my turn.
Alright. Eliza.
I'll try and hit him with my mace again.
Alright, this time. Let's go. There it is. Alright. 6. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Alright. Murray.
Let me see what I've got real quick. Can I see the one on the cart, or is he blocked by... I can't remember if he said if we had a thing on top of the cart or not.
We established we did not.
Okay,
So
so
yes, you
I do.
can.
I'm gonna cast Hideous Laughter on him then.
Okay. He is... Oh, there's only the red ones left. Okay. He's a red one. Alright. That is a wisdom save, right? Yeah.
Yep,
19.
that's pass.
Alright. He doesn't look amused by your amusing
We'll
thing.
just say she couldn't think of a joke, we could just say. Because I can't think of a joke, so we'll just say that.
Anything else?
No.
Alright. This one is feeling, hasn't seen and decided more mumbling. No, he's gonna stay. Okay. Yeah, I think he's gonna. I believe, where is this? Each 20 foot sphere. Okay, so. Let me give it a or. And to make sure you can all see it. Wait, you can. Jesus, that's big. Okay.
You're going to fireball us?
Indeed he is.
Not the cat.
Hold on, what's pulling the cart?
The two horses, I believe, that were somewhere here.
Yeah, who will also be barbecued by this?
That one's in big trouble.
God damn it.
I don't know if I don't want to take
Do
the
it.
cart away. That's my
Do
only
it.
debate in here.
Do it.
He has no reason not to.
He really doesn't, and that he wouldn't think of protecting the cart. He classes this as a failed mission, and this is technically
He's trying to burn the evidence.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we convincing Slayer to fireball us, by the way? We're just like, no, no burn us alive,
Order
please.
66.
I think
Is the
it's more
17
don't
correct?
pull your punches.
It is not a DC 17 for anybody that's making the save.
That's everyone. What's the DC?
The DC is a 13.
It's Dex.
I'm going to use inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I'm still getting mute.
It's a good thing I have fire resistance.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 13 for me. That does hit his friend.
Yes, which I will roll up now. I highly doubt he's going to make the dex save, but I will roll it just in case some miracle happens. Oh, he may.
I'm gonna use inspiration.
Okay. He does make it, so he takes half as well. Okay. Because I don't want to be completely assholery, your cart is not obliterated, but it's damaged. Half of 27 is 13.
Yes, well, that's what I took off.
Okay.
So I need to take 27 off.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have... Oh no, it's already halved, so, but I do...
If you have
do I
resistance,
make
you'll half it
first,
again.
or-
Huh?
Yeah. Do
Uh,
I make it, that's all?
Which one is you?
14.
Yes, then you do, and so does Eliza with the inspiration. She does too.
And how much was half damage again?
13. But if you're halving it again, then it would be 6.
6.
Alright, is everyone up to speed with all of their stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Alright,
Yep.
and we'll this one. I'm gonna do another check here because. Nope. Okay, never mind then. He will slam into Thexan this time.
24 hits, gets down to 7, but it's still enough to knock me out.
Alright. He's done that, so he can't do that or that, so that'll be his turn. Mr. Bear, it is over to you.
Did I hear correctly? Thexan is unconscious.
Yes.
Yes, you did.
Then I will use bonus action to come out of wild shape and become Tauren again at init 16.
Right, if you... right, let me add a turn.
Yeah, just add me back in at 16.
Add turn... 16... Boop, boop. Is that right? Yeah, it was on. Yeah, it was on you, wasn't it? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, right, perfect.
That was my bonus action movement. I'm going to run up to the side of the car, hop up, place a hand across the top, and cure wounds Saxon.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll take the attack of opportunity if the clockwork wants to take an attack.
He will do. And the only thing he can do, because it's the only melee thing he's got, is that one there.
That hits.
For 13.
Oh, we can't see Talon's health though.
Oh, because he took the token off, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, it's because I have to bounce tokens because of wild shape.
Mm-hmm. Should be able to see it again now.
Yep.
Perfect.
17 hit points to you, Thexan.
Okay, thank you. I'm back up.
Anything else?
That's everything I can do, pretty much.
Alright. Thexan, with you being back up.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to thunder smite. I will try to flail again at the clockwork.
Mm-hmm. Oh, can you just stop? Stop.
Smite him.
That'll hit him.
Do it.
Am I going to risk it? Actually, let's say that I'm going to thunder smite him.
Okay. So he needs
So,
to make a strength save?
He needs to make a strength save to resist being knocked prone.
Alright.
And I will roll it again for the critical damage.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 15 thunder damage and 17 bludgeoning.
Let me take the 17 off, because all that damage is guaranteed. He's only rolling to see if he stays up, right?
Yes.
Right. So... What was the total again, sorry? 17 at the bottom there.
17 plus 15 equals 32.
no need to roll the strength savers. He just, if you want to describe how you decimate him, because you completely obliterate
Well,
his
if
health.
he fails the save, he also gets thrown for 10 feet.
Oh God.
So let's say that he is that this is an underhand swing. The flail hits him upside the head with such force that it just throws him 10 feet.
All right. Let me.
Over Eliza.
Okay. So he will land there.
Yes.
Perfect. I like it. All right. Round to Eliza, with the only one left being this one.
Mm-hmm.
I'll cast Cure Wounds on me.
All right. Anything else?
One second. Just measuring stuff.
Oh, okay.
I'll move up towards the other clockwork.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Merly.
I'm gonna try and cast Hideous Laughter again on the one next to Eliza.
Alright, so that's a wisdom save. Pressing buttons. And I think that's a
I
pass.
can't think of a joke. Just don't.
You just have this ominous blank stare at each other. Just like, what? What? Nothing?
Just like,
Okay.
Yeah,
Damn robots
the one
nowadays.
with the-
No sense of
Yeah.
humor.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's it.
Alright. So we are round to my clockwork's turn. Yeah, at this point, I think he's done here. So he's gonna take the attack opportunity and try and move away. Oh God, I shrunk him. Yeah, if Eliza wants to make that attack opportunity, then she can. That'll miss, I'm afraid. And that one is dead. Talon.
Oh, he's in slapping distance. Talon's just going to charge up next to the clockwork as he does. Bonus action, shillelagh.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just going to come in with like full on Happy Gilmore drive going for the clockwork's head.
Mm-hmm. As you go to hit and it kind of clangs off of him, because this looks like it's the only way I'm going to be able to do this, Texan, the amulet around your neck begins to make a lot more clockworky sounds and kind of gives off a little rumble.
Okay. Is there any meaning to the sounds and or rumbles?
You don't seem to have noticed it doing anything else, but it seemed to respond to the missed hit from Talon.
Curious.
Get like full width, like glancing blow across top of the head. And Talon just shouts the loudest curse in Loxodon. And that's my go.
Alright. Daxan, round to you.
Okay, can I move up to him and do a flying tackle?
Yes.
Okay.
I would say grapple with advantage because of the momentum you're given as well.
Okay, well, I would have had an advantage because I still have Peerless Athlete going.
Ah. Well, you got double advantage.
But thank you anyway. God damn it.
Oof. But he fails.
Okay. I've grappled him.
Let me mark him before I forget. I shouldn't forget since he's the only one on the battlefield now, but you never know. With me, it's me. Alright. Eliza.
I'll try and shoot him with my crossbow.
That will be at disadvantage since he's on the floor.
Okay, I'll start doing.
That'll miss, I'm afraid. Once again, Thexan, the same happens as you see the crossbow shot just graze between the both of you and miss. The same thing happens again with your amulet.
Curious. Very curious indeed.
Alright, Merle.
Well, she sees this pretty taken care of. She's just gonna vicious mockery from the back. Just sit down, keep vicious mockery. You guys really suck at doing this, you know.
Finally, that one hits home.
Well, the other one did as well, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yes, it
Yeah,
did.
just
Yes,
the-
it was the hideous laughter that wasn't working, wasn't it? Yes, that's right.
Yeah,
You can mock people, but you don't know a good joke.
No.
Alright.
Again, I blame the robots for not having a sense of humor programmed in.
That could very well be the case. Anything
Yeah,
else? Merle? That's it? Alright. Oh, he can't do much other than try and get... Well, he could try and stab you or slap you with a disadvantage, but I think he's going to try and get out because he's mindset on leaving at this point, so...
Contested athletics?
Yes, please. He's not going
20.
anywhere. He's definitely not going anywhere. Alright, Talon.
Just for your information, the text on Peerless Athlete. And I channeled Divinity at the beginning of the fight, but that channel Divinity doesn't drop on a KO.
Since he's prone and grappled, I'm guessing I get advantage on any melee hit.
Yes, you do, most definitely.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go to town with the quarterstaff. Two-handed.
Alright.
Don't you still have Shillelagh running?
Yep. And that's good enough.
That's not gonna hit him. Ah, you got advantage. Roll a second one.
Oh yeah.
That's not gonna hit either, though, unfortunately.
Again, a whiff and more worrying?
Yes. Again, this time, due to being so close, it's very distinct this time. It was kind of more faint with the others, but now that you're up close, it's very unmissable. Talon, you would probably even notice this.
Yeah, I'm trying not to hit Thexan, but catch this guy, and it's just a bit tricky of an aim.
Alright.
Thexan, how are you looking health-wise currently?
Half-ish.
You're good for a bit. Eliza, I can't see your health bar.
Oh.
How are you doing?
It's about a quarter to 4. What?
Healing word for Eliza then. As
Alright.
bonus. And that's my turn.
Thexan, you are pinning this robe up to the ground.
Mm-hmm. And now I'm going to spit at him.
Oh, that kind of spit. I was going to get you to roll intimidation. I thought you meant actual spit, but that's a bit more.
Yeah, this is the burn your eyes out kind of spit.
Alright.
Could I argue by the fact that I'm also holding him down that he has disadvantage on this dexterity save?
I was just about to actually say that myself, yes. And he fails.
So 7 fire damage.
Alright. Does that get more as you level? That seems a little underwhelming for a breath weapon.
It does get more. It gets a 3d6 at level 6, it gets 4d6 at level 11, and 5d6 at level 16 as per the description. However, that still doesn't scale very high. But it's something nice to have in a pinch.
The cone is nice as well for hitting multiple people, I suppose, too. Alright. Is that everything?
Yes, I'm not going to move him.
Alright. Eliza.
Resting him down.
I'll move forward and try and hit with my mace.
Okay. That'll miss. And again, Thexan, same principle with your amulet there. Melly.
Oh, hold on, he's prone. She has advantage.
Roll again. Sorry, yes, I didn't realise. I completely forgot about that. That'll hit. There we go. Alright. Now it's Melly's turn, sorry.
Is he having fun over there? Sounds like having fun over there.
Okay. No, it fails this time.
That's it.
Alright. He is going to...
Gonna self-destruct and take you all with him.
Quite potentially. First one at Eliza. Second one at Thexan. And the third one at Talon.
I believe those all hit.
They would be at disadvantage, correct?
They would. So the alright, we'll take that. Hang on, let me 20 or 21. Either way, will hit Eliza, I believe, right? Yes, 17. Alright, so Eliza takes 8, and then so we've got 19 on the first roll of Thexan's one. I'll roll a second for disadvantage. 19 or a 13, so that will miss.
13 will miss.
And then 2 for Talon, so 1. I don't know why I didn't just click disadvantage, because
that will miss.
Alright. That is his turn. Talon.
Quarterstaff upside the head, all the way.
That'll miss, I'm afraid.
Still advantage.
Yes, it is. Still advantage.
Oh, true.
That won't miss.
There we go.
Alright. Anything else?
I will save it there for now.
All right. Thanks, son. Back around to you.
Okay, I will maintain the grapple while laying on some hands on myself.
Mm-hmm.
For 15 points.
All right.
That's it.
All right. Back around to Eliza.
I'll hit him with my mace.
Mm-hmm.
Advantage.
Don't need it, but yeah, that works. All right. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Merly.
Alright, is the cart still on fire?
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna go put it out then.
Right. I did say it wouldn't be taking damage, but I mean, it wouldn't be blown away. But yes, it is burning.
And also get Alcar like he's just hiding under his bedsheet as well.
I can imagine that actually. Yeah.
He did get out his bedroll to against the nauseous gas or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
So he just hid underneath it instead. So yeah, I'll start putting the cart out then.
All right. Perfect. It is his turn. He doesn't have that left anymore. He doesn't have that left anymore. He doesn't have that left anymore. Jesus, yeah, he's well and truly. Yeah, he's gonna try and get out of. He's gonna try and get out of Thexan's grasp again, as his options are getting more and more limited.
He needs to beat a 24.
He's not gonna beat a 24. Oof, he came close, but he's not gonna beat a 24. Even if he critted, he wouldn't beat a 24. Alright, that's his turn. Round to Talon.
I'm just gonna keep whacking him with my staff. Just Talon's like doesn't want to wild shape, but it's getting very close to getting very annoyed and just wild shaping and just tearing this thing apart.
Alright, that'll hit without the advantage.
Crit farm.
Not quite. So 12 bludgeoning.
Alright. Give me a minute. I'm just answering my chat because chat is quite busy tonight.
You can answer in a speech if you want to.
That's another one. I never like to because someone's usually talking, but there was a silence there, so I could have. Right, so 12. He's looking pretty beaten up now. Yeah, he's looking pretty much as good as smashed up. And I'll move around to section.
Roll 18 with Eliza as bonus.
Alright. Eliza, you get 9 healing back.
I can still hit him for normal while grappling him, right?
Yes.
Okay, maintain the grapple and try to flail him.
Alright. Finally! As you watch it physically clang off of his armor in a miss, the amulet starts ticking and wearing away, and all of a sudden you just feel this pull and your flail just smashes through where it had missed and it now hits.
Okay. 13 damage.
And that is him dead. believe that is all of them dead. I believe that is end of turn order. Congratulations.
It is.
Let's get all this
I know I want horse meat
stuff.
because we got a lot of it cooked too.
Well, that is unfortunate, but it would be ways to just leave them here.
Looks like we're pulling them, Thexan.
Seems that way.
I call dibs on not pulling on staying in the cart.
Yes, well, grab a knife and start butchering the horses then.
Fine, fair enough. I'll take my dagger out and start doing that.
Alright. Yeah. Okay. Do we all want to take a quick break here then?
Sure, why not?
While Toby goes to grab some more internet.
10, 15 minutes, something like that.
Okay.
Got the warning that I've hit 90% data, so it's going to run out in like the next half hour.
Okay.
And if I don't
Right.
go in the half hour, I'm going to miss the shop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
fine.
take a break here then and
Okay.
meet back here in about 10 minutes. 10-15 minutes-ish.
Alright then.
Well, Toby's going to borrow a cup of internet. Right, I'll be taking a short bathroom break myself. I'll be right
Alright.
back.
Alright. I'm going to take a quick break from stream, but I'll probably be back here before the 10 minutes is up. I will leave you with some non-copyrighted music, because last time I didn't leave you with non-copyrighted music. It got taken down from YouTube, so have some non-copyrighted music.
How's it going? Alright. So what have we missed so far?
They ended the fight.
Alright,
I'm
so
gonna
nothing plot based, got it.
Potentially, but I'm gonna leave them in character. Explain that to you because right now we said that after the cart got set on fire with a fireball, you hid under your bedroll in fear.
Alright, that works.
Since the fireball blew up the cart that you were inside.
Yeah, it's understandable.
So given
That's
the
something
nature,
else I would do.
you know, even without Elkar's nature, I think most people would kind of hide at that point too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice hanging out with my friend.
Mm-hmm.
They were actually gonna leave like half an hour ago, but we ended up just like standing at my front door talking about random crap for half an hour, 40 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Got a Steam gift card.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Got $20. That's nice.
Very nice.
Excellent.
I'm just going to change regions back real quick because I had issues with the region that I'm in, the region that I'm normally in yesterday, and I changed and it was better. So I'm going to change back and see if, because my connection is not the greatest either.
Oh, it's not the connection. It was my headphones.
Oh, okay, that's fine then.
Who over my bathroom break seem to have plugged themselves into my microphone jack, which is weird.
Oh.
So either I'm having gremlins or someone's playing a prank on me.
Both?
Communist.
Gremlins, and it is a prank by Gremlins?
Communist gremlins. Gremlins from the Kremlin, like in that One Bugs Bunny movie.
That's fine. It's all good. It's all good. You were way quicker than I expected anyway, so we're fine. The bad thing is, I know what hill it is. It's not a nice hill.
Well, you two live in the same area or something?
About an hour away from each other.
Oh, cool. I probably live a couple hours away from you guys too.
Well, nowadays everyone lives a couple of hours away from each other.
True.
And by time zones, yeah.
I mean that in 24 hours you can fly across the world, so...
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
It's the mode of transport that's the key there.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
because by car I'm like 10 minutes away from work, but by foot I'm an hour away from work.
Let us continue.
Okay.
Horse meat time.
So I filled. I'm letting you guys fill Elcar in character more than anything. I just let him know that mechanically the fight had continued. The cart had been fireballed, which had caused him to take cover under something inside the cart, and that's where he is now.
Yes, well, unfortunately, the horses did not survive this ordeal. We are now butchering them so their carcasses don't go to waste.
What we don't use can be left with the woodland here.
True, but then again, we are in a party of 2 carnivores, so I suppose we will use quite a lot of it.
Of course.
Yes, our fight is done. Horses are well done.
So, I guess my question now is, are you going back to town to get horses, or are you carrying on without them?
I mean, didn't we like spend like half a day to get where we are by horse?
I think so.
So it'd
Yeah,
take
it's
more.
probably best to just keep going
Yeah.
at this point, I guess. Get
Yeah,
on horses
like,
when we get
It'd take
to-
even longer to get. It would take us even longer to get back to the town of Avonwall, and then it'd still take half a day to get to where we are again.
Mm-hmm.
and then someone
on
else
top
gets
of-
fireball on the cart again, and then we have to go back.
Yeah. Eventually, we're just like stuck in an endless loop of just a pile of just charred horse corpses and burnout carts on the side of the road.
So, I do want to point out to everybody in chat of the stream and to Alcar, they talked me into the fireball. I was talking myself out of it.
Why did you guys talk him into the fireball?
Because he was pulling his punches.
Yeah.
This is entirely your fault.
Yep.
Quite
A number one rule I like to have is don't give the DM ideas.
It was. He had the idea.
I
and
had
he
the
just
idea.
wanted-
You made him use the idea. Don't have the DM use his ideas.
It makes sense for him to not use the idea.
Balance issues? I feel like that's a pretty good
Not really.
idea.
But in fairness, he did have. There was no viable reason for him not to do it, which is what they made the valid point of saying. He was in a predicament and needed out. Wanted to cause maximum damage, and what better way?
question. Could Bearform Talron pull the cart?
Yes,
Yes.
most definitely.
And after sitting down and taking a breather and starting to like poultice and bandage his wounds,
Mm-hmm.
Talron will stand and say, I can pull the cart if need be.
Well, you can sit on the cart.
Can I sit on your back, Piccolo, please?
That's a perfect good cart.
There's a perfect good bear here.
Yes, but you can't ride it while it's pulling the cart.
You guys are no fun.
This is an either-or situation.
You'll get like the worst chafing. Bear riding is just chafing all day, every day.
That's fine. Would it be a short rest in the time it takes us to cut up the horse and stuff?
Yeah, I'd say so. You can take a short rest during that time.
Oh, come on.
Rip.
There you
There
go.
we go.
Is the D4 hit dice correct?
I do not think so.
Oh,
Oh, let me
that's
check.
not
That seems very strange.
I mean, it is a homebrew class, so it might, but even wizards and sorcerers get a D6.
Yeah, I think that's something Roll20 defaults to.
Mm-hmm.
If
Yeah, I think. Oh, yeah, there we go. D8, yeah.
Oh, it's a D8. There you go.
yeah,
So change that and re-roll them.
I'm almost at full hit points anyway, so I'll just take that and say I rolled shittily on those dice, and then we'll
Okay.
do it next time.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
I think by now I would have attuned to the amulet.
Yes. So on that note, let me see if I've been prepared and wrote this up. Although I doubt it, which means I'll have to do this.
What?
Give me a minute. Did I put it in the GM side of the notes? I can't remember. Where's the amulet on here? There it is. Jesus Christ, I did! I
My
surprised
God.
myself with my organisation. Holy shit! Let me put it in visible notes for you now. You
Okay.
should be able to see what it does under the copper amulet now. Unless I need to... Is it visible to everyone? No,
It's invisible to me.
it's not visible to everybody in their journals, that's why. There you go.
There we go. Okay. Interesting.
I was waiting all that time for you to roll high enough that the 10 would make you hit, but low enough that you didn't hit.
I'll keep that in mind and give me a counter for it.
time of day is it currently?
I don't remember if I mentioned time of day. You took half a day to get here, so I'm going to say about midday. Just gone past noon, maybe, after that fight.
Do we just take a long rest, or?
Short.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, short as an hour, so.
Thixanosauce will hold up the golden amulet with the purple crystal now and say, well, since these are being sought, are there any volunteers to be wearing it? It's more easily to protect them when they're around our necks.
Oh,
Any objections? Once?
No.
Twice? Yep. And he tosses it to Merly.
Sold!
Yay.
Just to remind everyone, you don't know what that one does yet, and these clockwork, we're not interested in the purple one, only in the one that Thexan is currently wearing.
True, but
On
there's
it,
no... but we know they're wanted. We know we found them in the same place.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So it's reasonable to assume that there are other people who will want that one.
Absolutely, yep.
I can give us a good couple of hours at full pace with the cart, but then Saxon, we're going to have to do it by hand.
Yes, well, I assume so.
Any questions before I go bed?
Does this amulet suit me?
But
Well, give us a twirl.
I give him a 12.
I would say it suits your eyes, but I can't see them.
Yeah, well, good enough.
contrast between the two colours of your costume.
What was that? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
It's a nice contrast between the blue and white of your costume.
Alright, perfect.
All right. Well, strap me up to the cart, and Talron will shift into a bear again.
Mm-hmm. And Texana Strauss will strap him up to the cart.
Do you do anything else with the clutters of robot parts on the floor? Or are you just going to leave them there?
Move them out of the road, but actually, Texana Strauss would have time to poke about them to see if they have anything valuable on them.
Mm-hmm. As you look over, you can see that it's a lot of clockwork parts, and the staff that these ones were holding have gone dull, and the other two don't seem to. No, they all had staffs. My bad. It's the slam they didn't have. These two that don't have a extra hand for the slam attack that the other two were doing. All of their staffs have gone dull, and make me a perception check to see if you see this while rummaging through the parts.
Perception or investigation?
Perception for this one, because it's more if you see it.
9. I'm assuming I don't.
No, you do not. But yeah, you see a lot of mechanical things that you don't understand, but nothing on them that they were carrying of value.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anything else? Anything else anybody wants to do before they depart?
Don't think so.
Alright, I'm going to make it up to you all for the fireball. If you don't all pick up your equipment now, you're leaving it behind. All your bag stuff is still sprawled across the floor from when they ransacked your stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a good point.
Oh, yeah. Talron would have picked it all up before shaping the bear.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he stayed wild shaping until everyone was ready to leave.
Right.
Remember,
Yeah, I will.
Wasn't Alpha's bag like taken off and him and dumped out while he was still in the cart?
Yes, Elkar's, yours will be all over the floor in the cart, so technically you wouldn't have left yours behind if you went.
Yeah, it's not much in there, but I will pick up whatever was dumped out.
Mm-hmm. Alright. See, I'm kind of nice.
Well, sorry, party left their entire inventory behind. Oops.
Alright. Yeah. I'm assuming you don't particularly want to travel at a fast pace. You'll be traveling at the pace of a standard cart.
Mm-hmm.
So in that case,
Yeah, Texana Strauss will even be walking beside it.
right,
To put less strain on Talron's bear form, and to be able to pick up the slack as soon as he shapes back. While he is walking beside it, he is chewing on a haunch of horse.
Okay. Alright, as you, is it this one? Is it this one? It is this one. Alright. As you, continue along the, road, I'm going to try and copy all of this as one and see if I can get this across. Can I... that. And will this work? It worked. Perfect. Alright. As you travel along, mostly uneventful, you can kind of see that Provinport is ahead, or certainly some town, which you can only assume logically is Provinport. That's the only direction you're going. Is in the distance. But as you continue along, you will see a young girl here with some strange-looking creature. Is it going to do it? There it is.
That is an odd-looking creature, yes.
And
Interesting.
she just seems to be sitting there, talking to it.
Would Texanastras know what that is?
Roll me a... Let me look at what they are exactly. Mumble. Roll me a religion or nature, I would say. You haven't seen anything like this before, so you know that it's not a creature that you generally stumble across in the wild. That's about as much as you can gather from that.
Mm-hmm. Does the girl seem to be in any kind of danger?
Not that you can see, no. She seems to be talking to this thing as if it's a very good friend, laughing and joking with it.
Mm-hmm. In which case, Texanastras will wave a greeting as they pass.
She will look over and then look to the creature, and he just shakes his head, and she quickly looks away.
Curious, but since Texanastras has no reason to assume she's in danger, he will not do anything about it.
Mm-hmm. Anybody else? If not, we will move on.
Do I recognize this creature? Have I seen one in the forest before?
Roll me nature for that one. It is nothing you've seen in your entire lifetime of being in the forest. It's not a forest creature. It's not a creature of the wild that you would know. It's not. How do I say this without? So in the same way, a familiar isn't a creature you would see in the wild. It just takes the shape of it. It's not a creature you've seen around the forest or in the mountains in your entire life as a druid.
Talon will just lean his head back and make a growl, stand up slightly on its hind legs, and make a gesture to take notes before pressing on.
Alright. Anybody in the cart doing anything?
Yeah.
Can I make a check too and see if I know what it is?
Yes, I would say based on your background, you can make a nature or religion. Okay, we have a strike. This is a creature from the Feywild. You know that it befriends children, encourages them to get up to tomfoolery and mischief, sometimes more serious than not. And and the child in question considers it as a imaginary friend or something along those lines. They don't believe that other people can see it. It's their imaginary friend.
Okay, I'll tell the others what I know about.
Would this mischief be harmful in nature?
It could be, yeah.
Hmm.
I guess hearing this, someone's gonna hop off the cart.
Okay.
And say, hey there, little girl. Yeah, you alright there?
She'll just look and go, yeah, I'm fine.
Hey, you wanna see some juggling?
She looks and goes, sure.
I'm gonna try and juggle my dagger again.
Oh god.
I have nothing else to juggle with, okay?
What about spears?
I need to
Didn't you have
get
spears?
something.
Didn't you have spears at one point?
No.
They were
Those other
Susan's
people's
spears.
spears.
Yeah, actually Susan's not here, but she is here, but
Oh.
she's not actually on the screen. Let me drag her on.
Oh.
You juggle the spears. The daggers, sorry. As you continue to do so, she'll look and you notice that this thing whispers something in her ear, and she picks up a rock and goes, "Here, juggle this," and throws it at Merly, full on, not kind of like an arc where it would land, just literally lobbed at your face.
Can I try and grab it and actually juggle with it?
Yes, you can. Give me a sleight of hand. Yeah, that'll do it. Talon's just like, fuck's sake! Bloody straps!
Lack of opposable thumbs. This is why I always normally go to raccoon. Because dexterous hands.
I mean, if it's a small enough cart, a raccoon could probably drag it.
Mm-hmm.
Or as Alka calls a fat horse, round horse, a chubby horse, whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep juggling with it and walk up. At that point, I'll stop juggling. I'll catch both of them.
Mm-hmm. As soon as you step forward,
just
she
kinda-
steps back a bit.
I'm gonna kneel down and kind of like gesture the rock towards him and say, "You want to try it?"
Again, she'll glance at this thing, and he'll whisper something in her ear.
Can we hear what he's whispering?
Make me a perception check, and let me see what. Oh, okay.
Nope.
Could Elkar?
Yeah. If you're paying attention, you can certainly try and hear. Yes.
The bear might hear it.
Mm-hmm. Elkar does, and the bear does. However, if neither of you speak Sylvan, then you cannot understand it.
I speak Sylvan.
In that case, you hear him say, "Don't trust these. They're the same as your parents. They'll soon turn on you and call you evil."
Is he saying that to them, though?
Yes.
Isn't the creature saying this to the girl?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
That is what he's whispering in her ear as Merlin attempts to get her to come closer.
Who's your friend there?
She looks a little shocked and goes, "You see him?"
Yeah, I see him.
So do I.
She looks
Kind
at
of
him
hard to miss, the ugly-looking guy.
and Sylvan goes, "You said they couldn't see you." And he responds to her with, "I'm choosing to let them see me in the hopes to keep you safe." She will then respond to Merle in common. "He's my friend and he protects me."
Yeah, really? Yeah. What's his name?
She's still giving you an eye of, do I really trust you? She says back to you, "He didn't have a name, so I gave him one."
What name do you give him that?
Again, she just kind of looks a little uncertain and then looks back at him. And this time he nods. And she says, "His name is Rupert."
Well, nice to meet you too, Rupert. You sure you don't want to try that juggling?
She looks over to him and he just again shakes his head and she says, "No, it's too dangerous."
No, come on. You're gonna let this ugly guy tell you what to do? It's fun. I just did it. I did it with a knife and I'm fine. You're just doing it with a rock.
For those that speak Sylvan, he will lean in and go, "You're a child. She's not."
Does she say anything?
She just looks again, kind of like she half wants to, but also doesn't because he's telling her it's dangerous. And she looks and goes, "But that's what you do, so you've learned. I haven't learnt."
Well, when do you think I learned? I learned when I was about your age. Come on.
What persuasion on that one? How long does it last, Toby?
2 hours.
So you try there, you need to get
Currently.
this out. Very soon it's coming off. If it helps, we can say it comes off now because it's like minutes, if not. So
Oh, if it's minutes, Talon would cancel it.
okay, in that case then, yeah. With that, she will look and go, "No, I can't."
Nah, fine. You want to let some ugly goblin-looking thing tell you what to do? That's alright.
As you say that, a small glint comes in her eyes and she pulls out a dagger and screams at you, "Don't insult my friend."
You have a dagger? I feel like juggling is significantly less dangerous than holding a dagger.
It depends on how you hold the dagger.
This is true, she's not throwing it away.
Just holding the dagger as a child is probably more dangerous than holding a rock.
I mean, no, you're offering her to juggle the rock. She's just holding the dagger.
Don't take his side.
She'll step forward and start waving the dagger towards Merle. She clearly doesn't know how to use it that well. "You're just like the rest. You say he's evil, but he's not."
I didn't say he was evil, I said he was a goblin-looking thing. Didn't say he was a goblin. Just, not the prettiest face.
Just like yours, then.
Meh.
Correct. I think she thinks it's psychic. I think she takes some damage from that vicious mockery right there. How about 100 psychic damage? I think that's pretty fair.
The tongue of the young slays everyone.
6-year-old insult.
Mm-hmm. So again, the waving is to you, Merly. She thinks she's been really threatening, but you can see that she'd probably have trouble really knowing how or where to stab you. She'd probably cut you if you weren't fast enough, just because it's a blade. But
Yeah.
you know,
It depends on how well cared for that blade is.
true. But in an intimidation stance, she's waving it around like a butter knife at you.
Yeah, so. Yeah, but I
Talon-
don't want to pay much mind to it.
Talon's going to step forward and just say at Sylvan, to the pair of them, are you protecting nature or are you trying to do something different?
She looks back
Yeah, I
at
think
him.
corrupting the minds of the innocent. It's like, are you protecting nature?
She
Druid, man, druid.
She looks back at him, and he kind of motions as if to say, "Go ahead." You'll hear him mutter under his breath in Sylvan to her, "Go on, tell them why you're here." And she'll say, "My parents said I was evil and I had to leave. So they took me out here and said that he could look after me."
Did they give any description of him?
She looks and goes, "No, they didn't see him. They just said your imaginary friend can take care of you, since he's the cause of all the trouble."
Well, I see him as clearly as I see you.
She looks and goes, "Yes, but you're the first people to see him." And she looks a little confused.
Darling, how many
Talon's
people
going
have
to
you
turn
bumped
around.
into?
Oh, apologies. Carry on.
Oh, no, that's fine. How many people have you bumped into out here?
"I used to live in a town, stupid."
Yeah, there's lots of places to hide in the town, so... If she doesn't say anything, you can do what you were doing in town.
I was literally
She's
going to
being-
turn to you and ask for help talking to these people.
Alright, so I'll just keep talking. Okay. Asking...
Go on.
So which town are you from then, anyway?
"The port, down there." And she kind of motions towards where you can see that Provin Port is.
Alright. Yeah, we're going there too.
She seems to flick for Talon. She seems to flick between whatever someone speaks to her. She'll return that in that language.
Talon will translate and reply and give her return translation.
Okay. So as you set your head into that town as well, she'll say, "Why?"
What about Alcar's question?
That's directed to the party, not me.
That was kind of like directed towards the girl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She'll respond with, "That's why I'm surprised you see him, because nobody's seen him before." And why are you going to the town?
Yeah, we got stuff to do. Someone sent us down there, you know.
Someone?
Yep.
You see her pull a coin out of her pocket and kind of run it along her, like hold it in her hands and rub it. Are you gonna kill old Peggy?
We didn't plan to.
Who?
I believe that Peggy is our contact in the town.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No. Why? Would you even... Well...
The traveling people always want to kill her.
Peggy's been done.
What's that say?
The traveling people always want to kill her.
Well, that wasn't what we were sent to do.
She will look back and go, "Are they telling the truth?" He will say, "Clearly they're going to the town." Toby, you will understand this. He will say, "Clearly they're going to the town to reinforce the belief that all of you children are evil." At that, she waves the dagger now at Talon instead and goes, You are going to kill her."
No. We've come to fix things.
What are you fixing? There's nothing to fix.
Well, not according to the person that sent us.
Indeed.
So, I mean, you were there. You don't think there's anything needs fixing? Nothing at all?
Justice.
No, missing people, murders.
Just the stupid grown-ups over there that think everything that they don't understand is evil.
Yeah, we don't think that. I mean, we don't understand your friend over there. We haven't tried to hurt him or anything, have we?
With Alkal's comment as well, she'll put the knife away. So, what are you fixing in the town? I don't understand.
Neither do we yet. That's why we're going there. We need to find out what needs fixing.
But the town is... Go on.
No, I was just going to say exactly what Murphy said.
She'll respond as, but the town is only in need of help from the stupid grown-ups that think everything's evil.
So if that's the case, then we'll take care of the stupid grown-ups thinks everything's evil.
Are you being truthful, Mary?
I mean, yeah, if the problem there is there's a bunch of people throwing kids out, then yeah.
Alright. So you will stab them?
If need be.
No, we won't stop them.
Eliza's just.
For a second, I thought that was a little girl speaking. It's like, wow, dang, Sawyer's really, really working out his voice that day.
Well, you're there to kill the problem, right?
Yep.
And if the problem is them, then you will stab them.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to interject here and say that I hardly think that the problem is stupid people. If that was a problem, then the world would have been forsaken centuries ago.
She looks at you, Thex, and goes, he speaks like the West over there.
Yeah, he's a boring one. Don't mind him, okay?
I
But I
don't
mean,
know what
forget
that
about
is,
it.
Toby, but you can insight the situation.
Basically,
don't know what
kids
Toby
take
was.
over town
After
and
murdering all the
become
adults.
demonic, monstrous murderers that kill all adults that come in.
Oh, okay.
It's a Stephen King movie. It's a
Um,
Stephen King movie.
Okay.
I'll
What
just leave it at that.
what are you what do you want to what do you want to gain from the insight of the situation? Are you looking whether she's telling the truth? Are you looking for is it dangerous to go to the town? What exactly are you inciting?
More, it's unusual that adults are considered that bad and children are considered that highly.
Uh-huh.
Like, that seems weird.
Okay.
And I'm trying to
I mean,
insight.
you are
if
talking
that-
to a child that's being
talking
No,
to a
just-
weird sylvan creature that
and
No,
aren't
people
they
can't
like
see.
kind
Yeah,
of
I know.
trickery?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead and make the insight to see what you get from it. You'll know, like you say, it's strange for a child to react this like what's the word I'm looking for? Set in a belief. And from that you can determine this has been put in place from a very young age. That this is what these adults are, and of course her parents came and dumped her out here, so that just cemented the whole thing as well. But this seems to have been seeded a long time ago, and she's grown up with this belief reinforced. She will look over and go, no. He came to one other one, but she just looks away and goes, he died. The child, my friend, he had one of these, and she points, but he died. His parents said he was too evil, and they chucked him in the sea. She'll look and go, they think if we don't do what they say, then we have evil intentions. And she looks a little confused as to, she doesn't seem to understand what made them call her evil. She looks down at the coin again and goes, old Peggy is the only one who doesn't think we're evil.
Well, we're going to the town, so how about you show us to old Peggy and she can explain what's going on, and then we can see what we can do to fix that.
She starts drawing like a map of the town into the soil. As best she can.
Slayer, this is the half an hour warning.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she starts drawing like a map of the town. It's very childlike with houses and such. And as she gets to one at the top, she points to that one and goes, "It's got straw on the roof, and there's like 5 or 6 cottages next to it.
You can't show us that yourself?
They'll kill me, most probably. He says they will."
We can protect you if you come with us.
No, it's okay. He can protect us, me. But not going back there.
Indeed, we've faced numerous foes and beaten them handily. If you need protection, we're here for you.
She looks at
Yeah.
the creature behind her. And again, Talon, you would hear that he whispers to her, "I'm all the protection you need. They'll turn on you like the rest."
Talon's just going to turn to Thexan and just say in a hushed tone, "Whatever the hell that thing is, I don't trust it as far as I can throw it."
Which is quite far, because it's quite small.
Yeah.
Texan would make that comparison as well. Yes, well, this thing clearly has some sort of mind control over this girl. However, I don't know how to break that without potentially hurting the girl.
Same. And I've got no animal left of me today. And my spells are less than normal.
My magical energy is fully depleted, so let's leave this one be for now. I'm sure we will be able to find it causing some mischief when time is right. We can't help those who don't want to be helped.
So we leave it to return to later.
I think that's the best option for now.
Alright.
Alright. On that note, I assume you're moving off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if we're moving off, then I'll toss the rock back to her and say, yeah, you keep practicing that juggling then, alright? We're gonna come back this way. I want to see you juggling by the time we get back, alright?
This time she'll smile and go, "Okay, with rocks."
With rocks, yeah. Leave the dagger juggling to me.
To the professionals.
To me.
So we've got about half an hour, so I think we can still do that because there's no other combat coming up, so which will take a long time. So yeah, okay.
Yeah, so she'll get up, hesitate a bit, and then get back in the cart.
Alright.
I probably misspelled the name too.
I've played music before.
Yeah, like
Played it
once or
multiple times
twice.
before. Like 3 times.
She even managed to convince the Xanasters to pay for it once.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, she did. Alright. On that note, we will continue on. Between the both of you, town is not that far away now. Like I said, it's visible in the distance. So between the both of you, if you're taking it in turns, I won't. There'll be no issue in you getting it there.
I think it's better if we both do it at the same time and pull on one of the yokes.
Mm-hmm. That works too.
Yeah, that's what I was imagining. We take a side each, and like as everyone gets in, Tyrone and Thexan picks it up. Taron's just like, all right, 3, 2, 1, Herdia! And we just push forward as hard as we can.
Alright. Yeah, you make it to town pretty tired, but it's not far enough for you to need to do much else. But you're certainly feeling the weight of it when you arrive at town. Now, I want you to come in this side. Oh no, a copping tower as a pedestal.
Yeah, unfortunately not. I've run out there.
Wait, where am I looking for? I can just drag Talon from the side back onto here. There you go. Thank you. Alright, yeah, as you start to pull the cart to here, you see Puffin Port in front of you. You see a big port over this way, a lot of different houses. Looks like a blacksmith here.
A bit smaller than I expected.
Less distance to drag this car.
I suppose.
Alright, where do you want to go first? Do you just want to push into town? Do you have a place to head to in mind?
Head to the old woman's house?
How about we find somewhere to stash this card for the time being? We don't want to be dragging it around with us all the time.
You sure? I'm having
Maybe-
fun.
You guys need to work on your upper body strength, you know?
Elcar, front and centre.
No, that was terrible.
Nexon, if I may, teach your ward a lesson.
How would you see?
You may.
Taron and Thexan will stand aside. Come on in, Elgar. Pull the cart with all of us into it. And Talon will jump in the back of the cart.
You as that kind of was like out of character, right?
No, that's fully in character.
Alright. Should I make a strength check?
Yes.
Normal roll or with disadvantage?
I'm going to say disadvantage just due to the weight. No, you don't even lift it off the ground.
I'm just terrible.
Okay. Walk a mile in the shoes before you judge. Should we find an inn?
Or at least the stables. But yes,
Or an
it
inn
would be,
with stables?
if possible.
Alright. There's a few people milling around, wandering about, that you can either stop and ask, or you can just plod on and see what you see.
Yeah, if we come across some locals, Texana Stars will ask them directions towards the nearest coaching inn.
One of them will look at you and go, "Oh, I don't usually. Most people come here by boat. A blacksmith might be able to store it somewhere. Yeah.
Would he have room and board for us as well?
You're better off speaking to old Peggy about room and board."
Well, thank you for your assistance. We'll see the blacksmith about our cart, and then we'll go find old Peggy.
As you pull up to the blacksmith, here you can see that there's a human working away on the anvil. Go ahead, sorry. I was gonna. Did I speak over?
No, sorry. No, I was yawning, and
Oh.
my mic picked it up.
Okay. He looks up at you all and goes, "Oh, a cart. Unusual way to travel to here, but each to their own, I suppose."
Yes, well, we used to have horses, but those didn't survive the journey. Either way, good sir, can we perhaps store our cart at your place? One of the locals suggested that you have room to spare.
I do, yes. You can rent the space off me, but I'd rather not be paid in coins. I'd rather be paid in the heads of the trolls that are troubling the area.
Would you take a down payment of freshly barbecued horse?
Never tried horse before, but always open to try new things, so yes, why not?
I've heard it makes good lasagna.
What is that?
Horse meat makes good lasagna.
Oh.
It's only funny when you know that in Europe there have been several times where illicit butcheries have tried to pass off horse meat as beef.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In their lasagna.
Including major brands.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Does it really matter? Or...
I mean, it doesn't if they label it correctly.
Yeah.
That was the issue.
I'll happily horse if you tell me it's horse. But don't tell me it's 100% premium beef.
Right.
When it's 100% premium
Oh, so it's an excuse
glue
to charge
stick
more?
horse.
Mm-hmm. They were using cheap horse meat and saying this is a nice beef lasagna. That was the issue.
Okay.
Mhm.
That's understandable.
Yeah, sorry, just had to make that.
Yeah, that's definitely an inside joke. And by inside, I mean inside Europe.
Yep.
Yes, there's only about 500 million people inside to it.
Yeah. Which is pretty small compared to like 7 billion people.
Mm-hmm. But yes, he will take the horse meat. Yeah, his payment request is the heads of some trolls.
We'll see what we can do about those.
Feels like a generic video game quest.
No, if this was a generic video game quest, we would be tasked to gather bear arses.
And like 25 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We'd have to collect what?
The asses of bears.
We'll just have Talon Wild Shape 25 times.
Yeah, no,
It doesn't
don't
work that
have
way.
that much energy.
Not only that, but if we cut off the ass of the wild shape, it will disappear when he shifts back. And
Well, I mean, the
when-
Barbarians don't know that.
So the blacksmith then looks at you and goes, "And what brings you here?"
I'm thinking. I'm thinking of how to word this.
I know word good.
I know. Well, we've been sent here by a friend of ours who is also a friend of old Peggy's. And that friend of ours owes Peggy a few favors, and we're here to pay them.
It's not like not like Peggy to hold people over a barrel for favors. Huh? Must have been fairly big.
It's Peggy didn't ask for them, but our friend did feel indebted to her nonetheless.
Ah, that makes sense. Well, I suppose. Do you know the way, or?
Some directions would be helpful.
He'll say, "Well, if you go back up this path that you came from, take the small side path at the end there, and follow it all the way up. You'll see some cottages on your left, and it's the big house at the end."
Very well. We are much obliged. And we will see if we can do anything about these trolls that have been pestering the area.
Old Peggy will give you some more details. They've got. Apparently, she rambles on. She rambles on anyway. She's an old woman, but she says that they're different to normal trolls, and they've got special powers. And I don't know. Load of nonsense, if you ask me. A troll's a troll.
Very well. We shall inquire with Peggy.
Elkhart, do you say this to him?
Yeah.
Well, not that I know of. I mean, I'd have thought that these, and he kind of goes into a sort of a mumble of, well, these children, maybe. I don't know. But no, I wouldn't have thought so. Big trolls, children would generally stay away from them. You would hope. I mean, these things are what, 6 or 7 feet tall, maybe more.
Yes, and trolls aren't that discerning about what or who they eat.
Yes, as long as it's edible, that's it. If they can fit it in their mouth, you might as well. Well, you're done for, really. We will wrap up on the half an hour, if that's okay with you, Terex?
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, in that case we will have, unless anyone wants to do anything else at the blacksmith.
Not particularly.
No, not for me.
Alright. We will head over here. And I will take all of this. The cart is probably going to come with you all, but, you know.
That's another one you made?
Yes, this one is, yes.
It's quite roomy.
Yeah.
So, oops, that's the cart.
We just drive the cart into the front door.
Even though we just paid the blacksmith to leave it there.
You just say, "Thanks for letting us leave our cart there. Right, let's go." And just walk off with it. Right, what?
No, we're reserving the spot.
As you approach the house, you can see it's quite a small cottage. It's got like a little straw roof, as the little girl described. You know, 2 windows at the front, nice wooden door, Looks like the outside has got like flowers hanging from the sides of the door and things. Do you walk in? Do you knock? What do you do?
Texana Strauss would knock.
Alright. I'm going to use this one because I didn't make one, so let me just use this as this. You knock on the door and you hear an old woman. Oh, just a minute. Yes, come in.
And Texana Strauss will come in. Yeah, Toby's having a phone call right now.
Right. All of you will notice when you enter, I'll repeat this to Toby when he gets back as well, that this is a lot larger on the inside than it looked on the outside. Distinctly like it wouldn't fit into the outside that you just saw.
Mm-hmm.
And as you all enter, you see, let me see if I can get this to work again.
You do.
An old woman, and she's got like bird feathers in her cape, and she's kind of hunched over, and she just hands her a coin, the same coin that you saw in the girl's hand, and goes, "Next time you've got those thoughts, you come back here. And keep that coin with you." And the boy will just run out past you all.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, if I can make him disappear. Disappear, boy! There we go. Alright, so Toby, the only thing you missed was that this...
Coin.
Huh?
Coin. Yeah, that's pretty much the only thing you missed. Girl got handed a coin.
That the house on the inside is a lot bigger than it looks on the outside, and that old Peggy was speaking to a child as you all entered, and she told him next time he had those thoughts to come back to her and to keep that coin, same coin that the girl had, with him. And she will approach you all and go, well, what brings you here?
Well, we were sent by Lady Lola, who was under the impression that you might be needing the assistance of some well-loined adventurers.
Well, there is the trolls, I suppose. How
Yes,
are
the
you with
blacksmith
trolls?
did mention those. Well, we seem to be in the habit of tricking them into killing themselves, but...
You're the wordy sort. I don't think words will work on these. And she kind of gets really close to Thexan and leans in and goes, "These have got special powers."
Well, if our words fail us, and he gestures to himself and the rest of the group, we are quite heavily armed.
But are you armed against special magical abilities? And she kind of waves her stick at you.
I trust in my training.
Yes, well, Master Talron is a druid of high regard. I myself am a knight of the Order of the Shard of Genesis, which should account for something. And Elkar, Eliza, and Merle have been holding up quite well in our past adventures themselves, so... And if these trolls are too much for us, I dare say that we aren't too proud to retreat and regroup.
Well, that's two of you after them, then. I mean, two sets of people. Yes, one of you's got to come out on top, surely. And she's kind of mumbling this to herself. Well, it's getting late, so we can discuss some more tomorrow. Unfortunately, I can't offer you my cottages. They were taken up last night by a few people that sailed in. Made some commotion down on the docks, so I heard, and I gave them my cottages, but I wouldn't go to the tavern if I were you.
Why is that, lady?
The kids. And she kind of looks a little shaken. I try, but it's just I can only do so much.
Right, well, I'm sure you will be able to explain in the morning.
Yes, we'll sit down and explain in the morning, but if you've got tents, use them. Don't go to the tavern.
We have tents. We'll set them up just outside town.
Right, then I'll let you know all the information of what's going on here tomorrow morning. And I'll get a map for where the trolls are too. Yes, that'll be good. And that is where we will leave it for tonight.
Very well.
Alright.
I hope you all enjoyed.
So far?
Thank you all for being here, as always. It's appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I will be going off to bed, and I will see you either next Monday or on Saturday for some of you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Saturday.
Okay, see ya.
Alright, bye.
See ya.
It's not a race, but we got the cottages.
No, screw that. That's like willingly walking into a Saw movie knowing you're going to be one of the victims.